views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Getting your work week started right by stretching out your vagina holes with the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com.
Guess what day it is? Julie, hey, guess what day it is?
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Good morning, planet Earth and all earthling inhabitants of that big floating blue and green rock. Folks, it is now time for the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. I'm your host, Alien Stone. You have been beamed aboard. You are now live and inside the mothership. Do not worry, the gravitational plates are gravitating. The inertia canceller is canceling. And the deflector array is still wearing its mask because it has no idea what the freaking rules are anymore. So, folks, what's coming up on the show today? Well, music for your vagina holes. New and old, classic and great. That's all coming up. As well as talk, comedy, sports, skits, just a few questions, man law, bad movie flashbacks, and your phone calls at 1-313-444-8919. Again, that's 1-313-444-8919. That's the numbers for the Alien X lines. And I think they're open right now. Let me double check. Yep, they are now open. Alien X lines are open. You can also Skype me at AlienStone1. That's AlienStone and the number 1. Don't spell it out. Why? Because you would be wrong. That's why. Okay? We get things underway at 9 a.m. Eastern each and every Monday here. So I've got you for the next 3 hours, folks. If you're on this side of the planet, in the Eastern time zone, I've got you till lunch. If you're on the other side of the planet, you just had lunch, I got you till you're punching out, right? Either way, you don't have to zone out in your little cubicle there for the next 3 hours. You can tune in. Don't zone out. Tune in. And listen to the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. So, coming up right now, let's go ahead and start things the way we always do with a bit of a history lesson here. It's the attack on alienxradio.com.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
Let's take a look at this day in history.
July 19th, 1848. A women's rights convention in Seneca Falls, New York, launches the movement to give American women the right to vote. That campaign succeeds when the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution takes effect more than 70 years later. 1993, President Bill Clinton announces the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy on gays serving in the military.
This certainly will not please everyone, perhaps not anyone, and clearly not those who hold the most adamant opinions on either side of this issue.
The compromise forbids the military from asking service members about their sexual orientation, and it requires a discharge for service members who are openly gay or engage in homosexual activity. 1969, Apollo 11 and its 3-astronaut crew start orbiting the moon ahead of man's first landing on the lunar surface. 1990, baseball's all-time hits leader Pete Rose gets 5 months in federal prison and a $50,000 fine for filing false tax returns. That happens after Rose is banned for life from baseball amid claims he bet on the game, something he admits years later. And 1980. The Summer Olympics start in Moscow, minus the United States and dozens of other countries. Those countries decide to boycott the Games over the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Today in history, July 19th. Carlotta Bradley, The Associated Press.
Alrighty, folks, let's go ahead and get things underway with some music for your Vajir holes. Open them up wide, because it's time for a hurricane in your brain. It's Hurricane by North of Never. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Hello, this is Francesca from Mechanical Butterfly, and you're listening to Alien X Radio.
Here's this week's bad movie flashback.
No. Please. No.
Jolting tales of horror. Creep Show. From the author of Carrie, The Shining, and Cujo. And the creator of Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead. You'll scream at ghastly ghouls. Cringe at weird kids. And shiver at the doings of evil doctors.
This is going to be extremely painful, Mr. Verrill.
Creep Show will grab you, grow on you, and give you the creeps.
No, this is going to be an entirely new experience.
Creep Show, the most fun you'll ever have being scared. Resistance is futile. Probing is not allowed. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or hang out in the chat room at alienxradio.com. You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone.
Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
The Shogun of Harlem.
Alrighty, folks, it's time for the punchlines. And as always, the punchlines are being brought to you by Igor's Lube and his family of products. Check them out on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com. Look for all of the fantastic products and events coming to you and your neighborhood soon from Igor's Empire. And now the punchlines, folks. If there was ever a reason to be dirty, this is it, okay? Sometimes people just like to clean the house, even when it's not really necessarily dirty. Let's just go ahead and clean. We clean every day. I'm a clean freak. Germaphobe, clean freak. Let's clean. Okay? Got hardwood floors, right? Well, what's the first thing you see on a hardwood floor? Besides scuffs, of course. You know what I'm saying? Dust bunnies, right? Dust bunnies. I saw a dust bunny. How did the dust bunny get there? It wasn't there yesterday. Now it's there. That's a ball of dust, right? A ball of dust overnight. But anyway, lady was walking through her house, and she saw what she thought was a ball of dust. Little dust bunny right underneath the edge of the bed there. So she's like, hey, I'm going to pick up that dust bunny right there because I can't possibly let that sit there until I vacuum tomorrow or the next time I vacuum. I got to get it right now, right? I'm just stretching out the story. I'd pick it up too. But, so she reached down to pick up what she thought was a dust bunny. Turns out, no, it wasn't a dust bunny. I don't know how. Maybe she's got bad eyes. She didn't have her contacts in. I don't know what. But how did she mistake a dust bunny? Which was actually a snake. Yeah, there was a snake under her bed. Now, what would be even crazier? What would be even crazier than a random snake in your house under your bed? How about a random snake under your bed in your house with a whole bunch of babies? Whole bunch of baby snakes. So not only would she reach down and grab what turned out to be the tail of the snake, what is the snake's first response? Is to slither, right? So that not only scared the crap out of the lady, because now the dust bunny's wiggling out of her hand, right? And she now immediately knows it's a snake. But the sent all the baby snakes into panic mode too. So now you got snakes everywhere. Yeah. Let's just hope they were just like, garden snakes. I don't know where this story was taking place at. If they have rattlesnakes and cottonmouths and cobras. I don't know. But one snake in the house is too many. One snake is too much. Okay? Just saying. And that's been the punchlines. So, let's go ahead and get to more music for your Vajir holes. I'm going to go back just a little bit here. I'm not exactly sure what year we recorded this, but during the Vinny and the Alien show, we had a local Detroit band by the name of Inari. They were in studio, and we got this recording for Man Anaj. I don't even know how to. I don't speak other languages very good. I speak English and bad English. You can call that. You can call it American. I speak American. Okay, but Man Angra, I don't know what that even means. But Inari, this is them. This was a live recording from inside the Alien X Radio studios for Vinny and the Alien. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Take my
directly into your brain.
And now your weekly sports update with the Prospect.
Hello and welcome everyone to the weekly sports update with the Prospect on Alien X Radio. The NFL's 2021 season hasn't started yet, and Richard Sherman is all over the news. The free agent cornerback was arrested on Thursday on suspicion of breaking in his in-laws' house in Seattle. Sherman was convicted of 5 offenses by a judge: misdemeanor and gross misdemeanor criminal trespassing in the second degree, third-degree malicious mischief, and misdemeanor resisting arrest and driving under the influence. The judge has denied the $10,000 bail set by prosecutors and has also ordered that Sherman that he refrain from having contact with his father-in-law, does not use alcohol or non-prescription drugs, and doesn't own a weapon. That sounds fair, right? King County officers said that when they tried to restrain him after the 911 call at the house, Sherman defiantly resisted, saying that he would not let them place him in handcuffs. He was eventually wrestled to the ground thanks to a well-placed police dog bite. Sherman has recently went to Twitter to reflect on the events, saying that he was, quote, deeply remorseful for his actions and behaved in a manner that he is not proud of, end quote. This brush with the law may have huge ramifications on what team he lands with next, so I will definitely keep my eye on this one. I have always wanted to say this: release the Kraken. After the Tampa Bay Lightning made quick work of the Montreal Canadiens and picked up their second straight Stanley Cup, the eyes of the NHL world, and the rest of the world for that matter, are on the Pacific Northwest as the Seattle Kraken will make their league debut in the upcoming season. But first, the expansion draft. Now, the way this works is that the new team picks one player from the other teams, provided that they are either the 8th best forward, 4th best defenseman, or 2nd best goalie. The kicker in this format: the only team that the Kraken can't pick from is the Vegas Golden Knights, as it is a rule that the newly formed teams can't pick from their most recent expansion team, similar to when the Minnesota Wild and Columbus Blue Jackets couldn't pick from the Atlanta Thrashers or Nashville Predators, as they were still new teams. Players' no trade and no movement clauses on their contracts can play a part in the selections, as those under the no trade can still be picked up, while no movement clauses are exempt unless they can waive it in an effort to protect an otherwise exposed player from being picked. Does everyone up to speed on this? Probably a lot to take in. The draft is July 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on ESPN2. Well, tune in next week for more sports. For Alien X Radio, I'm the Prospect, saying until next time, Prospect out.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love. Igor's lube? Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing. Thanks, Igor. And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
The highly anticipated rock anthem of 2021 has arrived. The Dead Daisies return with Like No Other off the chart-topping album Holy Ground. Glenn Hughes, Doug Aldrich, David Lowy, and Tommy Klepetos unleash Like No Other.
2021.
Get the album Holy Ground now. And request Like No Other 2021 on your rock station. And check out tour dates kicking off June 23rd at thedeaddaisies.com. Holy Ground, like no other 2021. The Dead Daisies 2021 is about to get louder.
Broadcasting from the dark side of the moon. Alien X Radio. Resistance is futile.
You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos directly into your Vajir holes. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
The house is now on fire.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to The Attack. It's The Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space, broadcasting to you live from inside the mothership on Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, J. Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, and the Western Reserve Digital Radio Network, and in syndication and replay around the world on stations like 24.7 The Stream, the IRN Internet Radio Network, WRFN 1025, and WRPR Rat Pack Radio, and many, many others. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the broadcast. Wherever it is that you are in the world, you can always give me a call live on the Alien X lines, 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or you can Skype me at AlienStone1. That's AlienStone and the number 1. Don't spell it out because you'd be wrong. AlienStone1. For those of you just arriving, you're late. We get things underway at 9 a.m. Eastern each and every Monday here for the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. We've been playing music for your Vajir holes and skits and all kinds of cool things. And one of the my pride and joy skits segments, if you will, on all of my radio shows is called Just a Few Questions. Just a Few Questions started off, I believe the first one was like maybe 3.5 minutes long, where I just asked a few questions of somebody just to get to know who they were. And then over the course of years, I've done over 100 of these, well over 100 of them. They've gotten longer, they've gotten more in-depth, and now the questions have gotten much more disturbing, much more inappropriate, and I've been told much more hilarious. So, on this show, I like to bring you a couple classic episodes of Just a Few Questions before I get to the brand spanking new episode, which aired just yesterday on the show Inside the Mothership. That airs at 12 noon Eastern right here on this fantastic station, as well as many, many other great stations around the world. So, without further delay, let's go ahead and get to a classic episode. This one goes back to 2019, July 21st to be exact. The title of this episode is The Race to Mars. It's the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
To answer just a few questions.
All right, everybody, it is that time once again. My favorite time of every episode of Inside the Mothership. It's time to answer just a few questions.
Now, did you make that one?
I just put together the pieces, yeah, but I didn't make the picture per se, but yeah.
All right, and I'm done.
Of course, I'm going to switch it over to where we see you, though, because we like to watch you sweat during Just a Few Questions.
Is that what we do?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we do.
I'm done ranting. Sorry. I got to get some drops made. You know, like Martin Lawrence from Bad Boys 2 is like, Captain, remember your pressure points. All right, now I need you to breathe. All right.
Let's see if we can do it this way.
Uh-oh. What are you doing?
Getting crazy.
Crazy fire.
All right. Oh, let's do it that way. See? How's that? Now we can see both of us. All right. So, it's time to answer just a few questions.
You being all creative and stuff.
I know, man. We gotta do stuff.
Again, we need that intern. You're out there.
We would love to have an intern. So anyway, here we go. Are you ready to answer just a few questions?
I'm down. Let's do this.
Okay. There is an upcoming race. A race to the red planet, Mars. You will have to assemble a race team and spacecraft. You will undergo training the likes that you have never seen. You and your team will be racing against other teams from around the world for the right to be known as the first people to step foot on Mars. First, you must assemble a team. You will be the captain. So, A, who will be your pilot? Who's going to be your pilot?
So I need a total of how many? Who's going to be my pilot?
You need 6 people.
6 people.
To fly, 6 people in addition to you.
All right, Rob's going to be the pilot.
Rob's the pilot. Here, let me write down next to it. Rob's the pilot. Who will be your navigator?
Donnie. Donnie's good at navigating.
Who will be your mechanic and computer tech?
Dave.
Who will be your radio and communications officer?
You will be.
Who will be your chef? Oh. You got to eat while you're out there.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. All right. And D, who will be the ship's cleaning bitch? Not Alien Stone.
Is that really what you...
Not Alien Stone. It says it right here on the paper. It says not Alien Stone.
My wife.
Really? You're going to put her into the position of cleaning bitch? Okay.
That's right. She doesn't do a good enough job at it.
I'm going to need a new co-host next week, everybody. Because I don't think he's going to make that.
I'll be fine. That's okay. Another quid out. You love me in the morning.
Wow. All right. So. Now, in what image, this is all still part of the same question. Now, in what image will you make your ship? Remember, you have to build your ship. So, will it be built in the image of A, NASA's classic space shuttle, B, the Russian Luna 2, the very first one ever to get to the moon,
okay,
C, an X-Wing fighter,
getting closer,
D, the thimble from Monopoly, or F, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
I can make up my own answer, right?
There is a wild card answer.
But in my normal thing, I'm allowed to make up my own answer, right?
I'll let you. I'll let you.
Am I going to ruin it if I make up my own?
No, not necessarily, no.
I'm going Millennium Falcon, baby.
Falcon, all right.
Going with Falcon.
Them Falcon. Good. That's a good one.
You can do the parcel run in 6...
However long it was.
Wherever it was.
It's been agreed upon that it is widely exaggerated how fast the ship was.
It has? By who? I didn't agree upon it.
It agreed upon everybody who ever talked while Han Solo wasn't in the room with them.
Oh,
yes. Okay. So the wild card answer that you did not pick was the Wizard's balloon from The Wizard of Oz.
That would have been awesome.
All right, so your bonus question for this section.
Bonus question?
Yes.
For question number 1.
The craft needs a name. What is the name of your race ship? Can't just call it the Millennium Falcon. I mean,
can't.
Because you're building it in the shape of and the looking of the Millennium Falcon, but it's not actually the Millennium Falcon.
I'm going to call it the SS Igor Lube.
The SS Igor Lube. All right. That'll definitely speed up that trip through the parsecs or whatever.
The USSCR/Igor's, I don't know.
The SS Igor's Lube?
What does Star Trek have on it? There was something on Star Trek's, wasn't there?
That's the USS.
It was the USS Enterprise.
Yeah, the USS. So the USS Igor's Lube?
Sure.
All right. It's fueled by lube.
There you go.
See, there's another slogan right there. Fueled by lube.
Yep.
Question number 2.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Which I forgot to at the beginning. Now that you have a team and a ship, you will need to undergo some training and conditioning in order to prepare yourself for the mission to Mars. Now, before you start, We need to know where we're starting. So in your best guess, answer the following 10 pre-training assessment questions.
Holy shit.
Number 1, how many push-ups can you do?
50.
Number 2, how many sit-ups can you do?
10.
Number 3. He's like 10. I'm telling you, you said it my best guess. I'm being honest with you. Number 3. How far can you run before getting winded?
100 yards.
Number 4. Have you ever masturbated with your other hand?
No.
Number 5. What's the record number of times in a single day that you have dropped a deuce?
4.
Why is Kim Kardashian famous?
Sex tape.
Number 7. Which of the following is not a rate of speed, and what was Alf's favorite food on planet Melmac?
Oh, I know this.
A, 50 miles per hour, B, 1,000 miles per hour, or C, speed of light? D, plaid. Which one is not a speed?
B.
Which one?
Not a real speed?
Which one is not a real measurement of speed? 50 miles per hour, 1,000 miles per hour, light speed, or plaid?
Well, that's kind of a trick question.
A real measurement of speed.
1,000 miles per hour. Well, no, because that's going to be... Well, a real measure... Plaid.
Plaid, right, exactly.
Not, I mean, but
plaid is not a real measurement of speed.
It's kind of a trick question.
That's correct.
And it was cats.
It was cats.
Cats.
Meow. That's right. Alf, see, remember we mentioned Alf?
Yes.
Told you, it's weird.
Man.
It's weird. Alf out of the blue. I think maybe your post got me thinking about Alf in the first place. That's why he made it in here.
What was the cat's name on Alf?
Dinner.
I remember the first time he went to go catch it. Simpler little bugger, isn't he?
All right, as you strap yourself into a piece of machinery that will spin you around in a circle, slowly increasing the G-force until you pass out, you remember that you sometimes get sick on the tilt-a-whirl at the local carnival. You also realize that if you get sick on this ride, no one is going to judge because the lingering smell of vomit in the chair tells you that it happens to everyone. Right. Here is your... Now, where is your favorite place to vomit? A, the toilet. B, a barf bag. C, behind a fast food joint at 2:30 in the morning. Or D, out the window of a moving car at 2:45 in the morning. And
you want to know what's funny is I've really, out of those 4 answers, I've never actually barfed in a barf bag, but everything else I've done before.
I've done everything. I think you're right. Me too.
But I've never actually barfed in an actual barf bag.
So that's out the list. That's not your favorite then?
No. I'm going to probably have to say my favorite place?
Yeah. Your favorite place to vomit. The toilet, behind the fast food joint at 2:30.
I'm going to say the most comfortable place, as much as it can be comfortable, is going to be the privacy of your own home and a toilet.
Yes, I would agree.
Okay.
So, A, your favorite place to vomit is the toilet.
However, if I had the choice to vomit where I didn't have to clean it up or deal with anything, it would probably be behind a restaurant somewhere.
That's a good idea, too, so you can just kind of leave it.
Right.
You don't have to worry about it.
You know, if I'm drunk and hungover, it's going to be, you know.
But you don't have access to towels or paper to clean your face. Yeah.
Whatever, man. I'm going home.
You just got to get in the car and drive with it in your mustache.
Right.
Smelling it.
So I'm going to go with toilet.
All right, toilet.
I'll just say toilet.
Wild card answer you did not choose. On the floor, next to a bucket, next to the bed.
Done that too.
Yep. Bonus question for this section. If you puke out the window during this race, what are we most likely to find on the windshield of the following car? Corn, peas, hamburger, or Igor's hummus?
Hamburger. We just ate hamburger.
Hamburger! All right.
Today's show is sponsored by Wendy's.
And finally...
Question number 3.
Question number 3. You and your team are fully trained. Your ship is ready to fly. All systems are go. And you're ready to kick some ass. Here are some of the other teams you will be racing against. Number 1, SpaceX. They'll be flying the Tesla, captained by Elon Musk. Number 2 is NASA. They'll be flying the Mars Runner, captained by Elizabeth Ruth. Number 3, Team Zero. The Mean Machine is the name of the ship, captained by Dick Dastardly. 4, Girl Power. The name of the ship is the Compact Pussycat, captained by Penelope Pitstop. And finally, number 5 is Team Grape Ape. The Yellow Van is the name of the ship, captained by Beagle Beagle. That's right, you are engaged in intergalactic wacky racers. Now, what would be the best way to defeat each of these teams? Number 1 is SpaceX. The best way is steal their charging station or tell Elon Musk that Joe Rogan has a joint in the green room.
Oh, definitely joint in the green room.
Join the green room. That's right. You'll never show up for lunch.
Nope.
NASA. Tell the mission director there's a 15% chance of wind. Or add a high school teacher to the crew. Too soon?
So wrong.
No, that was very wrong. I know. I had to get wrong at some point.
High school teacher to the back.
Right.
That's terrible, dude. I'm going to hell.
Team Zero. Go faster than them, which is, by the way, that is Dick Dastardly. Go faster than them, or B, do nothing, because they will defeat themselves for you.
Nothing. They'll defeat themselves for it.
Exactly. Now, Girl Power with Penelope Pitstop driving the Compact Pussycat. A, distract the captain with makeup and shiny stuff. Or B, add Channing Tatum to her crew.
Oh, B.
B. She'll be too busy getting some.
For shizzle.
And Team Grape Ape. A, call the dog pound and report a dog piloting a craft. Or B, stick a banana in their tailpipe.
Oh, banana in the tailpipe.
Banana in the tailpipe. I said banana.
Banana.
Banana, nana.
I ain't gonna fall from a banana in the tailpipe.
The wild card answer you did not choose. There is no wild card answer.
Oh.
And the bonus question, if your banana just doesn't fit in the tailpipe, what can you use to rectify this issue?
Igor's Lou.
Igor's Lou. Thank you very much for participating in Just a Few Questions.
Hello and welcome to Man Law. I'm your host, Judge Man. You've been read your rights. I have read your complaints and emails. The first case up on the docket today is Daniel, who sends me an email from Texas. He wants to know, hey, Judge Man, I've been married for 5 years. Over the course of that time, my wife has managed to take over every closet in the house. What can I do to get some of that space back? Signed, Daniel. Well, Daniel, let me tell you this. That is a common problem that we have. Everyone, whether you're married or not, women automatically take over the damn closet. Well, it's your job as a man to take it back over. What you need to do is go out to ACO or Ace or your local hardware store. Get yourself one of those super heavy-duty, ultra-large, hefty bags. You bring that back to the house and you grab every piece of clothing that you've never seen her ever wear, which is probably most of it. Ball that all up, stick it into that bag, and take it on out to the shed. And now, boys and girls, it's time for today's list of things that real men just don't do. Number 1. Real men don't carry umbrellas. Are you gonna melt? Is your perm gonna get messed up, Mary? Number 2, they don't get manicures either. Number 3, they especially don't get pedicures. Men's toes are supposed to be nasty. Number 4, real men don't wear pink. I don't care what cause you're walking for. And the last thing on today's list, real men don't drink fruity drinks. That's right, guys. If it's called a mango anything, then you're called a fairy. This This has been Judge Man with Man Law.
Geek, what the hell happened to everyone?
I've never seen an anomaly like this before.
Residual frequency signatures detected.
Oh, that's not good.
What does that mean?
It means we're picking up frequencies from other dimensions or times.
Well, at least somebody's getting some action.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's been a long time since I had any frequency in getting some action.
iDork, patch it through the main computer.
Here is my command.
Oh, we're picking up something.
What the hell is it?
It's a broadcast of some sort.
Adjusting audio.
Boosting signal.
Welcome to the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Oh, God, is it Monday?
Hello, this is Ernie Singleton, a.k.a. T-Dog from The Walking Dead, and you are listening to
X Radio. The world ended. Didn't you get the memo?
It's starting to get warm outside. Pretty soon my balls are going to stick to my leg. I got to get me some freedom.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
They specialize in light commercial and residential service and installation. They even do hot water tanks.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
Just check out this deal.
Complete installation of the iWave R air purifier for only $600. It kills mold, bacteria, and viruses while reducing odors and allergens.
Contact Eric at 313-920-2325. Again, that's Eric at 313-920-2325. Or get a hold of Dave at 248-345-8196. Again, that's Dave at 248-345-8196. Look for him on Facebook at Freedom Heat Cool. Call today for a free estimate.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right. Igor here with the final ingredient for love. Igor's lube? Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing. Thanks, Igor. And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Feel Good Firing's the place to call when you really want to make yourself feel big by firing somebody. We provide you with an unsuspecting loser who you can hire, then turn around and fire. But Feel Good Firing services go beyond just satisfying your little hissy fits. We'll give you someone you can pin the blame on the next time you spend the whole company payroll on hookers and blow. So when you screw up, don't take the blame. Just pass the buck. Call Feel Good Firings and we'll take the blame, the shame, and the indictments away.
Hi, everybody. Are you tired of feeling sluggish all the time? Frequent bathroom breaks cutting into your workday? Can't sleep at night? Try Colovax. Colovax is a new technology that takes the power of a shop vac and uses it to thoroughly clean out your insides.
With its patented technology, Colovax cuts your bathroom visits down to once a month.
My name is Russ Russellford, and I use the Colovax once every 2 weeks to keep me limber. Now I can play catch with my son all day and never get tired or have to poop. Colovax really sucks ass. In a good way.
Colovax has not been clinically tested, so when considering Colovax, the following side effects may include goosebumps, whooping cough, crying spell, intense spouts of rage, severe depression, arousal, heart explosion, ejaculation, silent fart, anal fissures, and loss of hair and teeth.
If you use Colovax, please contact a physician if you experience any goosebumps, whooping cough, crying spells, intense spouts of rage, depression, arousal, heart explosion, ejaculation, silent farts, anal fissures, loss of hair and teeth.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Ed's all-new chocolate chip cigarettes. The only cigarettes that give you cavities while you're waiting for the lung cancer to set in.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
I know it was just a dream. I know I didn't have an anal probe. And I know that I am not under alien control.
You're inside the mothership.
Son of a bitch.
Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos, directly into your vagir holes. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. You got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to hour number 2 of the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space, broadcasting to you live on the big blue and green ball floating in the Milky Way galaxy called Earth. on Alien X Radio. Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, Jay Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, and the Western Reserve Digital Radio Network, and in syndication to replay around the world on stations like K89, Good Talk Radio, Prodcore Radio, United Sounds Choice Radio, and WRPR Rat Pack Radio, as well as many, many other ones. Wherever it is you are listening in the world, the Alien X lines are open. 1-313-444-8919. That's 1-313-444-8919. Dem's the numbers. You can also use Skype at AlienStone1. That's AlienStone and the number 1. Don't spell it out because you'd be wrong. For those of you just now tuning in, you're late. We get things underway at 9 a.m. Eastern every Monday, where we'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. I am Alien Stone. Let's go ahead and kick this pig. Let's get it underway. With some more music for your Vajir holes. Still coming up, of course, is another classic episode of Just a Few Questions, where I believe I challenge somebody, maybe the unit, to change his job and become a kids' party mascot. I don't know. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Let's see what happens, right? That's coming up. As well as sports, talk, your phone calls, music for your Vajir holes, as I said. Another bad movie flashback. Perhaps Judge Mann will stop by with another episode of Man Law. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and get it underway right now. We started the first hour with North of Never. I'm going to do that again. Why am I going to do that again? You're probably asking, like, why do you keep playing the same band? Because they freaking rock. That's why. It's The Afterglow by North of Never on the Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Years have gone the best of me. Hi, this is Jamie from Rain, and you are listening to Alien X Radio.
I breathe you in and out comes sin. I have you running through my veins. Your venom sweet, your poison lust. You treat me with hate, yet you have all my trust. Got a trail of tears and my blood is smeared. You tore off my mask and unveiled my pain. You've seen it all and you broke me down. Now you're the drug and I'm the addicted. I can't reach out, I'm helpless. There's no escape from your hollow soul. You pulled me in and you pinned me down. What once was warm is now freezing cold. Can someone hear me? I'm trapped by the heartless. I scream out in agony. I'm swallowed by the darkness. My world's heaven in disguise is now my hell, drowning out my cries. I'm burning deeply, I'm growing weak, I'm lost in sorrow, I'm incomplete. Can someone hear me? I'm trapped by the heartless. I scream out in agony. I'm swallowed by the darkness. The deed is done, there's an unmarked grave. My spirit lingers and it's you I crave. I'll haunt your memories, I'm in your dreams. You'll see me standing, you'll hear my screams. Now I'm your nightmare, I'm always here. I'm your reflection in the mirror. Don't close
This is Justin from Concord Angels, and you're listening to Alien X Radio.
This week's bad movie flashback.
No. Please, no, not that.
Beneath the city of New York are living catacombs, an endless maze of subterranean tunnels, unfit for anything human. Unauthorized for anything experimental.
Hold it! There's something moving up ahead in the tunnel!
And unlikely to bring anyone down there. So, they're coming up. Chud. Chud, check your basement and your bathroom. Keep off the street and try to hide. But remember, the dark is their place. The night is their time. And tomorrow, the only things living in the city of New York will be Chud. Cannibalistic, humanoid, underground dwellers. Chud. They're not staying down there anymore.
Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
Shogun of Harlem.
Alrighty, folks, once again, it is time for the Punchlines. And the Punchlines is always being brought to you by Igor's Lube and his family of products. Check out Igor's Lube on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com. I'm talking about Igor's empire of products now, folks. That's right. A wide, vast variety of products being offered to you by the little hunchback Scarface dude himself. Also, a wide variety of different venues opening up, and restaurants and hotels and things of that nature, all underneath his empire, as well as concert what's the word I'm looking for? Jeez, oh Pete's. Festivals, concert festivals. Yeah, there you go. Oh. And he's promoting shows and stuff all around the world. And you can very soon get t-shirts to represent your support for all of that. In the meantime, you can head on over to alienxradio.com, click on the Alien X Gear link, and get your Igor's Lube t-shirts in a variety of colors. Perhaps maybe you'd like an Igor's Lube shower curtain. That also available, as well as many other products to choose from at alienxradio.com and the Alien X Gear store. So, that being said, it is time now for the punchlines. And this one's not so much as a punchline as it is a smack in the face of reality. Okay? This goes to show that people just do not know anything about what happened in the past, okay? They just don't. I'm going to read the headline, and then I'm going to just explain. I'm not going to read the story. I'm going to explain to you what happened in the story here. Student causes fury by putting Hitler quote in a yearbook. Correct. He put a Hitler quote in a yearbook. Now, I'm not going to get into the very sensitive nature of what yearbook and what picture in the yearbook he put the quote by. But I'm going to say this, that a lot of people had no clue what this quote was because they don't teach history. They teach selective history now. They don't want to teach the unpleasant history. Even though, while they were teaching you the unpleasant history back in the day, they told you that the reason you have to learn the unpleasant history is so that it does not repeat itself in your lifetime, so that you can then tell the next generation of people about the unpleasantness that happened before they were born, so that they can also, in turn, avoid it, and so on and so on and so on. But now you remove the unpleasant history so that the generations that are moving forward know nothing about it. Guess what's going to happen, folks? And repeat. But the quote that was put into the book was this: "It is a quite special secret pleasure how the people around us fail to realize what is really happening to them." End quote. So again, quote, It is a quite special secret pleasure how the people around us fail to realize what is really happening to them, end quote. And while people read that, they were like, wow, that's an amazing quote. I mean, that's it's there to warn us, right? It's there to be like a sarcastic overshadowing what's happening in the world today, to kind of, well, not, but shedding light on it, rather, to kind of let everybody know no. It was Hitler's happiness at what he had caused back in the day, and guess what, folks? Nobody knows about what he did or how he did it anymore. So that's why they think this is a relevant quote, because it's somebody's special secret pleasure how people around somebody fails to realize what is really happening to them. So I'm not going to hit the, hey, that was the punchlines today. That was the sad reality slap. Whoopsh! In your face. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Anyway, we're going to jazz things back up now. That's right. By a very special request. And when I say special request, this freaking request came from the brain of somebody to their fingers, where they then typed a message. That message was then sent out through local, state, national, whatever. Then it was sent out into the outer space. It bounced off of God knows how many satellites till it bounced all the way around planet Earth, hit the satellite that was currently over top of us here in the studio. It bounced back down through the nation and then through the states and through the city and everything, and into my internet provider, which then funneled it right on into my computer directly here. And believe it or not, an instant request from the other side of the planet for Sir Martin of Mad. It's Kim Izzard. One Way to Live. The Attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Wanna feel
directly into your brain.
And now your weekly sports update with the Prospect.
Hello and welcome everyone to the weekly sports update with the Prospect on Alien X Radio. The NFL's 2021 season hasn't started yet, and Richard Sherman is all over the news. The free agent cornerback was arrested on Thursday on suspicion of breaking in his in-laws' house in Seattle. Sherman was convicted of 5 offenses by a judge: misdemeanor and gross misdemeanor criminal trespassing in the second degree, third-degree malicious mischief, and misdemeanor resisting arrest and driving under the influence. The judge has denied the $10,000 bail set by prosecutors and has also ordered that Sherman that he refrain from having contact with his father-in-law, does not use alcohol or non-prescription drugs, and doesn't own a weapon. That sounds fair, right? King County officers said that when they tried to restrain him after the 911 call at the house, Sherman defiantly resisted, saying that he would not let them place him in handcuffs. He was eventually wrestled to the ground thanks to a well-placed police dog bite. Sherman has recently went to Twitter to reflect on the events, saying that he was, quote, deeply remorseful for his actions and behaved in a manner that he is not proud of, end quote. This brush with the law may have huge ramifications on what team he lands with next, so I will definitely keep my eye on this one. I have always wanted to say this: release the Kraken. After the Tampa Bay Lightning made quick work of the Montreal Canadiens and picked up their second straight Stanley Cup, the eyes in the NHL world, and the rest of the world for that matter, are on the Pacific Northwest as the Seattle Kraken will make their league debut in the upcoming season. But first, the expansion draft. Now, the way this works is that the new team picks one player from the other teams, provided that they are either the 8th best forward, 4th best defenseman, or 2nd best goalie. The kicker in this format: the only team that the Kraken can't pick from is the Vegas Golden Knights, as it is a rule that the newly formed teams can't pick from their most recent expansion team, similar to when the Minnesota Wild and Columbus Blue Jackets couldn't pick from the Atlanta Thrashers or Nashville Predators, as they were still new teams. Players' no trade and no movement clauses on their contracts can play a part in the selections, as those under the no trade can still be picked up, while no movement clauses are exempt unless they can waive it in an effort to protect an otherwise exposed player from being picked. Does everyone up to speed on this? Probably a lot to take in. The draft is July 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on ESPN2. Well, tune in next week for more sports. For Alien X Radio, I'm the Prospect, saying until next time, Prospect out.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love. Igor's lube? Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing. Thanks, Igor. And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Report. We're in standard orbit, Captain. Good work, Mr. Tukok. What the hell are we doing in the 21st century? There's something we need to do. If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Don't mess around with the space-time continuum. Captain, I've located the signal. Put it on speaker.
You're tuned in to the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Well, that'll wake you up in the morning.
Time to answer just a few questions.
All right. Oh, just time for To Catch the Rona. Thanks a lot.
Oh, he's coughed all inside the mothership.
Now we got the British Rona over here.
It's not even...
It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. I just choked on my phlegm. It's okay. It's good.
Okay. Phlegm is okay.
This is a Rona-free zone.
There's no... A Rona. I don't know.
No, Rona.
It is now time to answer just a few questions. 1 is 1, 2 is a couple, and 3 is a few. Everything after that you can call a gaggle, several, many, a plethora, whatever, but just a few questions.
Extra.
And a few little sidetracking rants as well. Who knows? You might feel uncomfortable. You might feel a little pressure.
Oh, you're going to feel uncomfortable.
You might feel a little offended.
Violated.
Violated is a good word. That's a good word.
It's not a good word, dude.
Just remember.
I don't know what type of vocabulary you have.
It's good to describe what he's talking about. Yeah. It's not a pleasant word, no.
I mean, I don't know what type of childhood you had, but...
So we got my man G-Unit, and we got Mad Martin from UG Media over in the UK ready to answer just a few questions.
Question number 1.
Question number 1, are you ready? Here we go. After dominating the music industry, restaurant business, movies, and television, you are now looking for another way to expand your talents and footprint on the world. So, after looking at several opportunities, you have decided to become a children's party mascot. You can splice together all your musical, comedic, and acting talents into one profession and bring joy and laughter to children all at the same time. So,
oh my goodness.
If you want to follow in the footsteps of greats before you like Bozo the Clown and Barney, you will need to create a character and costume along with a persona and act. Let's start by choosing a character, shall we? Would you like to be A, Chippy number 5, the water skiing squirrel? Your costume is a squirrel with head-to-toe wet fur, swimming goggles, a yellow life vest, and a pair of Speedos with printing on it that reads, "My other swimsuit is also a nutsack." B.
That's awesome.
The Cleveland Owl.
Oh.
This feathery bird brain doubles as a mascot for the Me Too movement's sister campaign called Hutu. He teaches children about the importance of building wisdom, never letting shady people stand behind you, and the downside of sodomy.
I'm laughing at Martin, dude, because he's laughing so hard. He's like almost crying, you can tell.
C. Yusuf, the Turkish prison turtle.
Yes! Hell yeah!
This buff turtle is sporting a hand-painted orange shell with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stenciled on the back. This incarcerated tortoise makes math fun to learn while teaching some crafting, like how to make a shank out of a toothbrush and the finer points of brewing good toilet hooch.
Good quality pastimes while in the clink.
He fills in for the Cleveland Owl on occasion with the Hutu movement and also speaks about the downside of sodomy. Or D. Igor of Igor's Lube.
Oh my goodness.
This character has an old wrinkly face with a long stitched scar running down from his forehead all the way through his eye and to his chin. A long black robe tied with a hemp rope. This is a one-man puppet show featuring the characters Chippy number 5, the Cleveland Owl, and Yusuf the Turkish prison turtle. And Mad Martin, which do you choose? A, B, C, or D?
I'm gonna go with D, please.
D! You're gonna have Igor do a one-man puppet show featuring Chippy number 5, the Cleveland Owl, and Yusuf the Turkish prison turtle. Excellent choice.
That's right, because you need versatility to be. You can't pigeonhole your talents.
That's right. And imagine how talented his feet are to be able to do all these puppets at once.
Yes, his feet.
His feet, quote, quote. And Sir Units of D.
I am going to go with the Baby Muppet Cthulhu.
To make up your own. There you go.
To make up my own puppets with all of A, B, C, and D, and then still have 4 left over for whatever else I need to do.
So you are Baby Cthulhu
Using the tentacles.
using his tentacles to operate the puppets of Chippy number 5, the Cleveland Owl, Yusuf, the Turkish prison turtle, and Igor of Igor's Loop. Checkmate. Nice. And here's the thing, too. Nobody even questioned about a wild card answer because there isn't one for this one. But there is a bonus question.
Bonus question.
So since you had the checkmate, you get to answer the first question first, D.
Okay.
What song will be your theme song?
Oh! That's good.
But you don't have an answer.
I don't have an answer. What would be my theme song?
Yep. So Baby Cthulhu is about to come out.
It would have to be the Carnival theme song, dude, just because that's how Carney's going to look.
There you go.
Got to go with the classic on that one, I think.
All right. Matt Martin, what's your theme song?
You see, I was going to go with the John Wayne Gacy approach and go clown as well. Damn.
I think we pointed this out earlier in the show that great minds all think alike.
Yes.
I know, right? In some sick, twisted way.
Or maybe just some like off key, like the organs, like.
Can you make that sound like porn music though? That's how I would do it.
911, what's the state of your emergency? My friend is having a stroke.
Pipe organ porno music. Write that down.
That's what I'm saying.
Pipe organ porno music.
Yes.
We just invented a genre.
I did.
That's amazing.
Make Ron proud.
Double check.
I will go with the Spanish Flea.
The Spanish Flea.
Spanish Flea?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing the jazz hands and everything.
Isn't that the dating game song?
Yeah, but it's Spanish Flea. But yeah.
Whatever. Copyright pending.
Copyright pending. And that brings us to
question number 2.
Question number 2. Kids love music. You will need to have some songs to keep them entertained. The songs that should be about things that they can relate to as kids, but they can't be just about school and eating your vegetables, right? What song titles do you think would make for great choices? A, these are going to be 4 groups of 4. You got to choose what your song titles are going to be. You're going to have 4 songs to perform for these kids. A, there's plenty of good things to drink under the sink. I bet that would fit in my nose. Why are the models naked in Daddy's catalog? And cold baby wipes. Or B, titties taste better than paste. Potty training is cutting into my cartoon time. Mommy hates you when you cry. Or temper tantrum. C, it picks up its toys or it gets the hose again. Counting and spelling, there'll be plenty of time for that later. Bedtime for mommy, NyQuil for baby.
Giggity.
The tooth fairy owes me some cash. Or D, Daddy was the milkman.
Oh, wow.
Santa is fake, so get a job. It's your fault mommy's crying. And weekends with Daddy. Those are your choices. Is it A, B, C, or D? There is a wild card answer and a bonus question. And go, Sir Unit of D.
I'm going with D on that one.
D. Daddy was the milkman. Santa is fake, so get a job. It's your fault mommy's crying. And weekends with Daddy.
Yes. All in death hardcore music.
Death hardcore music. Played on a pipe organ.
Played on a pipe organ.
Excellent.
Corn pipe organ. With gothic vocals.
Sir Martin of Mad.
I'm going to go with A, in the style of Timmy Tim, like Tiptoes Through the Tulips.
So Timmy Tim style, and it says plenty of good things to drink under the sink. I bet that will fit up my nose. Why are the models naked in Daddy's catalog? And cold baby wipes.
See, yeah, there's a wild card answer where you can mix a lot of those together, like a couple from each list. It would be good too. So like, wild card answers, the best of, including all the songs.
But here is the wild card answer that neither of you chose. Stacking dirty diapers. Headless Barbies tell no tales. Blackmailing mommy.
Oh, yeah.
And just asking why.
In the style of
Cartman.
Gothic singing.
No, in the style of Stewie. Mom, why? Mama, Mom, why?
Oh, mother, why are you doing this? Where's Brian?
You know, we actually had a person with the correct accent, and we both tried it before we threw it to him. You know? The bonus question. Will you be playing a keyboard made by Casio or Fisher-Price?
Ooh.
Martin
Fisher-Price.
Fisher-Price.
Dude, I'm going Casio.
Casio. He went with the upscale kids.
They got the
Casio.
built-in drum. Drum kit on top.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, you just Casio boxed right there.
Right, didn't I? Yeah. So you don't realize that they actually hired me a long time ago and they just recorded me. And that's what that is.
And here we are in your basement.
That's right. I signed in the wrong spot.
In blood.
That's right. And that brings us to...
Question number 3.
Question number 3 goes like this. Sometimes kids will respond to magic tricks. So, it might be a good idea to incorporate some magic into your act. You have the character, the costume, and the songs. So now let's add 3 magic tricks to round out your entire act. Here are a few selections to choose from. So you get to there's 6 magic tricks here. You get to choose 3 of them to incorporate into your show. So the first magic trick is sawing mommy in half, bagging the top half up and sending the bottom half home with daddy. 2, make all the money in your piggy bank turn into a 6-pack of beer and a promise that daddy will quit. 3 is turn corn into candy. Oh, see, my phone just went out now, see? My phone just messed up. The pull my finger trick. Make all the money in your college fund turn into a crippling gambling problem and the promise that mommy will quit. Or number 6, pull a Bitcoin out of a kid's ear. Those are your 6 choices. And D unit.
And pick just one of them?
3 of them. 3 magic tricks. So, sawing mommy in half, bagging up the top half, and sending the bottom half home with daddy.
That one's definitely going to be on there.
Okay, that one's definitely on there, so that's the D unit one. All right. Make all the money in your piggy bank turn into a 6-pack of beer and a promise that daddy will quit.
Oh, that's definitely going to be in there, too.
All right. Turn corn into candy. The pull my finger trick. Make all the money in your college fund turn into a crippling gambling problem and the promise that mommy will quit.
I'll take that one, too.
All right. Which means you gave up pull a Bitcoin out of a kid's ear.
Who cares? What app's a Bitcoin?
Exactly. And Ed Martin, your choice is. Boy, just knocked both of our cameras right out, dude.
Yep, right in the middle. Because that's
I'm going to go
technology.
Because we're talking magic, and magic falls in with mythology and things that don't exist. So I will pull the Bitcoin out of a child's ear.
All right. So you got the Bitcoin.
Wait, man, you got deep on that one, kind of, man.
I know, yeah.
So you got 2 more to choose from. You got 2 more you got to choose.
What are my choices?
You can technically choose.
Saw mommy in half and give daddy the bottom half. Turn your piggy bank money into beer and a apology. Corn into candy. The pull my finger trick. Or turn your college fund into a crippling gambling problem and a promise that mommy will quit.
The turn my college fund money into the thing for Mummy Don't Quit.
Okay, and then your third?
I'm going to go with saw Mummy in half because, it's a win-win.
All right, it's a win-win. She's quiet and you get all the best parts. Winning! you get to doggy in the doggy bag. Yeah, that was wrong.
That was absolutely terrible.
That's right. And now it's time for lightning strikes. Snot, pee, puke, and blank. Snot. Remember, we've been talking about kids and stuff. Remember, snot, pee, puke, and blank. D unit. Snot, pee, puke, and blank. D unit.
I don't know.
Matt Martin.
Snot.
You already said snot. And blank. Snot, pee, puke, and blank.
Yeah, we got to come up with a blank on this one.
Oh, we got to come up with a blank. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Susan, know this. Don't you have like 1,100 children?
Right.
Yes, Tears.
Tears is that's a well-placed piece of sarcasm. That would have been good on the Who Wants to Be a Smartass, but that ain't this one. So the answer is poop. Snot, pee, puke, and poop. Oh. See, I threw you off by not putting it next to the pee. See?
Don't be mine.
Yeah, this whole thing is a mine. Most painful Lego to step on with bare feet. Is it a 1-piece, a 2-piece, a 4-piece, a 6-piece, or an 8-piece? Go Man Martin.
Oh, it's got to be the 1-piece because you can't see it. You're liable to see something, so you can avoid it. But the 1-piece with that sharp corner, just in between the fibers of the, especially if you've got like a thick carpet. Ooh,
right in your web feet.
You can tell that's. Yeah, you can tell I've had that before.
I'm thinking it's the 8-piece because of the same type of thing, but it's like bigger and there's more, not as much give to it or roll to it.
Mad Martin gets up. Answer unit D. The 1-piece is smaller and it stabs in farther, whereas the 8-piece has more surface space and it gets absorbed in a larger portion of your foot. If you step on a 1-piece barefoot, chances of you bleeding are pretty good. Not necessarily, but it's
we're gonna
pretty
test
good.
this. You're going to test this theory
I've tested this. I had nieces and nephews every morning.
We're going to do it next weekend. I'm going to go buy some Legos.
I know this is scientific fact.
Here's another piece right along the same thing. What is the most painful army man to step on? Remember all the army men that there are?
It's gotta be the kneeling dude.
And
yeah, it's gotta be the kneeling bazooka dude.
So close. I'm gonna give it to you because you just went blank and said kneeling dude, but you went kneeling bazooka dude.
Yeah.
The bazooka dude is still not the most dangerous. The most dangerous guy is the one with the radio. He's kneeling. He's got the radio talking on it with that antenna sticking straight up in the air.
Yeah.
It doesn't tip over. He's solid. Oh, man. The chances of you bleeding stepping on the radio guy is about 100%. You're going to bleed. The radio guy. And even in real war, he's the most dangerous guy because he can call in the planes with the napalm and the bombs. Right?
Yeah, just speak to anyone from Japan.
Whoa.
You're not allowed to say that.
Whoa. Okay. What is this?
I don't know. You wrote it.
Okay. I put you instead of your, so it threw me off. I was reading this. Okay. Your kids have put on masks and set fire to a police station. What do? Do you A, talk to them to find out why they are so angry? B, let the police handle it. It's their problem now. Or C, beat your kids!
C?
C, thank you. You've been doing this whole time. They wouldn't be up burning down police stations.
C in front of them and beat the apology that that the police require.
Beat your kids.
That's right, it all starts with the spanking.
Slap hands on that ass. True or false? Soda in a baby bottle is a bad thing.
Depends
false.
On what your outcome is.
How much fun that would be? And how much fun be bad?
Oh, that's it. How can anything be fun? That's good. How can something fun be bad? Write it down. That's a bumper sticker right there. Alien X Radio. How can something so fun be so bad?
It depends on the perspective and the desired effect.
I guess, yes. It didn't specify you were actually going to give it to the baby. So
well, now
so I would
Fine.
take either of those answers is fine. So yes. So the next one, true or false? Wine in a baby bottle is a bad thing.
Oh, that's definitely true.
It's true that it's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing. Well, it's true and it's false. It's bad for baby, but it's good for mommy at the grocery store. You bring 2 bottles and you put a little X on one of them, ladies. And when the baby's just, you keep drinking the wine, just don't get it mixed up.
Because he's had nieces and nephews.
Yeah. So,
that are never allowed over again.
Ever. Kool-Aid or Capri Sun?
Oh, Kool-Aid, dude.
Kool-Aid. And you?
Don't even. If you freaking buzz me on Kool-Aid compared to Capri Sun, we're having words, bro. I want to be taken off that top.
Hey, Martin, Kool-Aid or Capri Sun?
I'm going to go with the Kool-Aid.
Absolutely, man. I am not from the Capri Sun generation. That was the nieces and nephews and their freaking Legos.
Yeah, and they suck. Dude, they suck to open, man.
Just saying, man. They do.
Even though Kool-Aid came up with the same type of thing years later.
Well, yeah,
you know
that was because of the stupid novelty. But what was inside? Kool-Aid.
Right.
Same stuff. You know how many times I went to stab the straw and went all the way through the other side too?
Yeah. They should have had a YouTube back then to show how to use those.
An infomercial. Are you tired of stabbing your straw all the way through your glass of Kool-Aid? Try this little pouch thing.
Yeah, well, you got an adult version, which is box wine with a tap on it.
And then hand it to a 6-year-old and tell him, be careful, don't squeeze it.
That box wine only costs $8, bro. Okay? You need to stop.
I know, right? Yeah. Don't diss the box wine.
Yeah, don't diss
value
the box
for money
wine,
and the functionality of actually having a tap.
You throw it right there in the freaking refrigerator, bro. It's got its own little shelf. Right next to the Absol Pure Water.
And more,
and this tap.
And more of these important questions that need to be answered. Push-ups or rocket pops?
Ooh.
Oh, the ice cream truck's coming. I
don't know rocket pops. Yeah.
Rocket pops?
Yeah.
I love it. A good rocket pop. Yeah.
Or push-ups was more like the sherbet thing.
Yeah, that was sherbet.
Good.
Yeah. Neither one of those 2 things that we're talking about are ice cream.
Right.
But you got it from the ice cream man.
Yeah. I'm the ice cream man. Stop when you're passing by.
So you say rocket pop. You, sir.
Rocket pop.
Madden of Martin. I said Madden. Like he's like a football guy.
I'm surprised you even knew that.
Sort of mountain of mad.
Yes. We have like them push-up lolly things, which are really, really awkward. So I'm going to go with the rocket pops because they're wicked.
Yeah, I concur, man. I think out of those 2, if it's a hot day, a rocket pop. A push-up isn't as refreshing on a hot day as a rocket pop would be.
That's more of a...
Also, if you squeeze it too hard and then it's not coming and you're struggling, and then you just put that extra pressure and it just shoots out the tube and then just lands on the floor and you end up with nothing.
Can you mark that?
Damn, we're gonna pull all that out.
All that needs to be pulled out.
All of that's coming out, man.
The next Igor's Lube commercial was just made.
I'm gonna try to remove all the music out of the background and replace it with pipe organ porno music. I think that'll go very well.
Igor's Lube. Get some at church.
That's right. Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers? You have to pick one. You can't have them both.
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street and Sir Martin of Mad.
I know of Mr. Rogers, but never saw it because over here in Britain we only had Sesame Street. So I'm going to go with Sesame Street.
All right, I concur. I see both of them, and I'll be quite honest with you. Mr. Rogers was a little creepy. Okay, he was a little creepy for me.
Mr. Rogers is like
I'm not saying he was a pedophile.
School type thing, and then like you get like first grade and on, dude, that's when you want to watch the Sesame Street type stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. He's more preschool.
Yeah, because like, dude, Super Grover was the shiznit. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Super Grover. Super Grover. Absolutely.
Love me some Super Grover, dude.
Love me some Sesame Street. Give me some Sesame.
Bert and Ernie, a little weird, but whatever.
I love the memes that are floating around.
Right.
It's hilarious.
Oscar the Grouch was the biggest racist around.
Once again, I don't think he actually...
He wasn't, because he hated everybody.
Hated everybody.
Everybody.
Would definitely be the one to shiv you if he saw you in the street at night.
And our final one here is Mr. Dress Up or Kids Incorporated.
I'm going Kids Incorporated.
Mad Martin.
Kids
I've got no idea which any of those are.
Wow.
So I'm playing the dumb British card here.
So just go with your man D. Follow your man D on this one.
Oh, okay, what D said.
I will give you this for having a cool theme song. Kids Incorporated. But I always watched Mr. Dress Up. Mr. Dress Up and Finnegan and Casey. Mm-hmm. He had that big old trunk. Whenever they wanted to do something, pull out the trunk and put on a costume from it.
Something right now, dude.
I have a big trunk full of costumes. I call it Mr. Dress Up trunk.
If Mr. Dress Up was never around, okay, then what's her name would have never been made.
What's her name?
That was it down a bit.
What's Bruce Jenner?
Oh,
Bruce Jenner would still be Bruce Jenner. Is that bad?
Mr. Dress. Don't watch Mr. Dress Up. It's a gateway. Next thing you know, you'll have dresses and you'll cut off your winky. Stop. I liked it, man. I liked it, that show, man. He would always draw stuff and do crafts with people and stuff. And I think he was in between. You know how you said the one was like preschool?
Yeah.
Mr. Dress Up was like kindergarten. And then you moved on to starting to learn your numbers and stuff like that when you went into Sesame Street.
All right.
Sesame Street brought to you by the letter A, brought to you by the numbers 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That was on Mr. Dress Up?
No, that was on Sesame Street.
Right.
Yeah. 11.
Or 40. Whatever the number was.
Right, whatever the number was that day, exactly. And the pinball's bouncing around the pinball machine. Yeah. Young people are going, what in the hell are they talking about? That wasn't on SpongeBob.
Freaking lost it. The freaking gone, man. Way out there. Way out there.
And ladies and gentlemen, that has been Just a Few Questions.
You know, it's about to start getting pretty hot outside. I think it's time I have a professional check out my air conditioning unit.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
They specialize in light commercial and residential service and installation. They even do hot water tanks.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
Just check out this deal.
Complete installation of the iWave R air purifier for only $600. It kills mold, bacteria, and viruses while reducing odors and allergens.
Contact Eric at 313-920-2325. Again, that's Eric at 313-920-2325. Or get a hold of Dave at 248-345-8196. Again, that's Dave at 248-345-8196. Look for him on Facebook at Freedom Heat Cool. Call today for a free estimate.
Freedom Heating and Cooling.
Me and my lady want to get busy tonight. What do you recommend?
Igor's Lube.
I got my fist stuck in a gravy boat. Any ideas on how I can get it out?
Igor's Lube.
The hinges on my cabinet doors are squeaky. What should I use?
Igor's Lube.
I got dry, flaky elbows.
Igor's Lube.
Okay, but what if I'm being held hostage by a supervillain in an underground lair with a ticking time bomb and only seconds left until detonation? What would save me then, huh?
Igor's Lube.
That's right. Everything is smoother with Igor's Lube.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Come in. Here's your morning briefing, sir. You forgot my toilet tweet. Don't you remember? You're not allowed to tweet anymore, sir. I forgot. It's okay, sir. That's why I'm here. I hate Mondays. Not much to do when you're in the office of the former president. Well, you could always listen to the radio, sir. That's different. What's on? Oh, I don't know. Would you like me to turn it on? Why not? Got nothing better to do.
It's the Monday morning Madcast from outer space.
Oh, Ditzy, call these guys up. See if they want to interview me. It'll be huge.
Resistance is futile, but you can struggle if you like. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. You got something to say? Say it, bucko. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. Again, that number is 313-444-8919.
All right, everybody, we have arrived at hour number 3 of the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting a little hungry. I ain't gonna lie, lunchtime is coming up real quick for me. You might be on the other side of the planet saying, lunchtime? Yeah, well, you're about to get off of work, and you're probably gonna hit the drive-thru on the way home. Why? Because the damn dining room still ain't open. Really? All these restaurants, all over the place, now at full capacity and all this good stuff going on, right? And yet, fast food restaurants still got the dining rooms closed. Got the cars wrapped around the building and out into the street, impeding traffic. But hey, you know, it's okay if cars rear-end each other out in the street, just as long as people don't sit inside of the same building, right? Right. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. Coming up in this hour will be the brand spankinest new episode of Just a Few Questions called What the Hell Happened in Vegas? Oh, yeah. My man D-Unit and my man Sir Martin of MAD, of UG Media. They took a very interesting trip to Las Vegas. They wanted to party. They did. They did some partying. They partied a little hard, a little too quick, a little too soon. Had to change their plans a little bit. And we'll check in with them. So we'll see how that went. Also, music for your Vajir holes. And I'm going to try to get to a bad movie flashback and another episode of Man Law. But hey, if I don't make it, I don't make it, right? If I don't make it, I don't make it. I can do what I want, right? I do what I want. All right, so anyway, I'm going to start off this hour the same way I started off the last 2 hours with one of my favorite bands on the station, and that is North of Never and their brand spanking new release, Cabaret, on the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
We're going out tonight. We're going out tonight. Slip on your dress, got my suit and tie. We're going out tonight. We're going out. Behind the curtain lies a mess. Depressed, overcome by the stress. This choreography has got me numb. What have we become?
Here's this week's bad movie flashback.
No. Please. No, not that.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there. It's a pretty amazing planet we live on here, and a man would have to be some kind of fool to think we're all alone in this universe.
There is a hidden world where ancient evil weaves a modern mystery.
What's going on here? Is this some kind of
magic? The darkest magic.
It's where Big Trouble was waiting for Jack Burton.
Who? Jack Burton. Me.
Jack?
They told him to go to hell.
You make one move.
And that's just where he's going.
There are many mysteries, many unanswerable questions, even in a life as short as yours.
My destiny rests in your capable hands.
Hey, I'll do my best.
This is gonna take Cracker Jack timing, Wang. 1, 2, 3. We may be trapped. Total concentration. Safety. Oh, yeah. You ready, Jack? I was born ready.
20th Century Fox presents Kurt Russell in John Carpenter's Big Trouble in Little China.
Got something to say? Don't be a bitch. Call into the show at 313-444-8990. Or you can jump in the chat room at alienxradio.com. Broadcasting from beyond planet chaos directly into your Vajir holes. It's the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space.
Come on. Am I the meanest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the prettiest?
Alien Stone.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Alien Stone.
But who am I?
Alien Stone.
Who am I?
Alien Stone.
I can't hear you.
Alien Stone.
The Shogun of Harlem.
All right, folks, so we have been cruising right along here at triple redunculous speeds from inside the mothership here. The gravitational plates have been gravitating, the inertia canceller has been canceling, the deflector array has been wearing its mask. Allegedly. Anyway, folks, we are just about to that time where I'm going to give you the brand spanking new episode of Just a Few Questions. This segment airs live every Sunday during Inside the Mothership. That show airs from 12 noon to 2 Eastern every Sunday on alienxradio.com and our fantastic affiliate stations like Raw Talk Online, UG Media, Lime City Radio, J. Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sorg Radio, Western Reserve Digital Radio, and syndication around the world on 920 WON, 24.7 The Stream, 97.1 KGSB FM, Gas Mash, blah, 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 and many, many others. So, this time the episode is called What the Hell Happened in Vegas? What the hell happened in Vegas? They've been to Vegas before in Just a Few Questions, but not like this, folks. So, I'm going to go ahead and bring you the brand spankingest new episode of Just a Few Questions on the attack of the Monday Morning Madcast from outer space. Remember, what you're about to hear, you cannot unhear. You will be unharmed, but you will be forever changed.
Just a few questions.
Alrighty, folks, it is that time once again. It is time to answer just a few questions. This portion of the broadcast is being brought to you by Igor's Lube, Igor's Empire, and his family of products. Look for and like Igor's Lube on Facebook and at www.igorslube.com. Alrighty, I've got Sir Unit of D. That's how he's chiming in today.
Have you recovered, sir? Have you recovered? Are you back to your normal self, sir?
Define normal.
This is a very good question.
And we've got Sir Martin of MAD.
Hello there, good people upon this earth, 2021.
You ever notice that every time I say, here's Sir Martin of MAD, all of a sudden, just like that, he becomes Robin Williams.
Yep.
And Mrs. Doubtfire, hello! That's awesome. It's awesome. So, folks, are you ready to answer just a few questions?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I don't want to play.
Never ready.
What if we just don't play?
Like a
What if we just
dog
don't say
standing up in the
anything?
back seat making a turn.
That's it. Just sit there with arms crossed.
What do you think, Martin? We just won't say anything. We'll just sit here.
That'll force me to answer for you.
Oh, yeah, that could be really, really
And I actually know what the worst answers could be. So, you know.
All right.
All right.
I understood.
This one is a little bit of a revisiting of a place that you've been in the past.
Oh, if I'm going back to Turkish prison, dude, I'm out.
No, we've been there enough times, man. Next time it's just the death penalty, okay?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
3 strikes, you're dead. Okay?
Shoot me now.
So, let's get things underway.
Question number 1.
Question number 1. Question number 1. You have managed to save a bit of money as of late, and you decided that it's time to splurge. You are going to plan an amazing trip to Vegas. Yeah! Yeah! Vegas! 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 A different hotel.
Hookers and blow. Hookers and blow.
How's that different than a Tuesday? A different hotel and casino every day. A different club every night. Amazing food and drinks, as well as all the great shows. The last time that you went to Vegas, you did it all for the cheap. You got what you paid for. This time, you are going to make sure that everything is planned in advance. Let's put together your 3-day trip.
Let's do this.
First off.
See, now you got me excited.
First off, what airline are you going to fly to Vegas on? Is it going to be Delta, Southwest, or American Airlines?
I'm going to shoot with Delta.
Yeah, I'll go with Delta. I like Delta.
I like
Delta
Delta,
looked after
too.
me when I flew over to see you guys, so I'll go with Delta.
Yeah.
So you're picking a pretty good airline,
Yeah.
nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not top of the line, but pretty up there. You know, one of the
Well,
best.
I hope they're up there. I mean, they're flying.
Right, they better be. At least 40 to 70,000 feet. I don't know.
Right.
Whatever's higher than the mountains between us.
Right.
Okay.
The units poking holes in the plow already.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
so remember,
at least high enough to clear the mountains is
Right.
what I care about.
You got to make sure you get over
Okay.
those. That's cool.
I don't want no telephone poles, no windmills, and no mountains.
Right. I remember on Laverne and Shirley once somebody said, I'm not going to get on a plane. It's like, why? They're safe. No one has ever crashed into a cloud. And she was like, right. And no one's ever fallen 70,000 feet out of a DeSoto. Gotcha. All right, so what? Remember, you're going to be there for 3 days, and you said you're going to be staying at a different hotel casino every single day.
Okay.
So you got to pick 3 of these fantastic places to stay.
Okay.
The MGM Grand, the Luxor, Treasure Island, Planet Hollywood, the Bellagio, Circus, and Caesar's Palace. What 3 places are you going to stay at when you're there? And of course, you can always make up your own answers. You can say Jeff's bedroom.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the Bellagio because I want to stay at the Bellagio. I've been to Vegas twice and stayed at MGM and also the Luxor, so I don't want to go back to those ones, okay? But I'm going to go with the Bellagio, okay?
Yep.
I'm going to go with Paris, which is like, you know, blah, 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 which is right crossing the Bellagio.
I know that one. Yeah.
And then, how about New York?
New York.
Which is right next to the Luxor. So
All
I can
right.
go back and see all the other places.
Martin of Matt, what 3 fantastic hotel casinos do you want to stay at when you're visiting Las Vegas?
Well, I'm a big pirate fan, you see, so I like pirates. So Treasure Island would be definitely
sure.
on there for me.
That's where the Johnny Depp show's going to be.
Probably Caesar's Palace probably would be another one.
Okay.
And I don't know Vegas because I've never been.
Well, the ones that were on the list here, you still got MGM Grand, the Luxor, and Planet Hollywood at Circus Circus.
I'll go
There's
with
many
Planet
others.
Yeah, I'll go with Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood.
The Treasure Island one, and Caesar's Palace.
Okay, so far this is a pretty expensive trip because that's a lot of nice stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're not going like full blown, but there's a lot of nice choices here. Now your food. What you gonna have for breakfasts? Your 3 days. Are you gonna A, sleep through it, B, room service, or coffee and honey buns?
Depends whose buns are covered in honey.
Martin of Mad wants the honey buns, depending on what buns.
It's Vegas, baby.
Okay.
I'm thinking the all-you-can-eat Belgian waffles at the buffet.
The buffet. All-you-can-eat Belgian waffles. All-eat waffles buffet.
That's it. Oh, yeah, I'll go with that.
Oh, you're going with that too? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Because you can get like all sorts of different, whatever fruit topping you want on top of that.
Yeah. And it's Vegas, so it's not London, so you can't get crumpets. Sorry.
I don't know. If he stops by and hangs with me at the Paris. You know, Paris, the Eiffel Tower, they might have crumpets at one of those places.
Who knows?
They'll have croissants.
Croissant!
Croissants!
Croissant! Oh, sorry. They always sound like they're mad at you always. Croissant!
Oh, no, that's German.
Oh, yeah. Don't take I got a nine! What did he say? He said, I love you. No.
I know, yeah. Summoning a demon.
What are you going to have for your lunches? The casino buffets? Steak dinner at a strip club? Or a burger at a strip club?
Oh, steak dinner and strip club.
For lunch?
For lunches.
Fuck yeah.
All your 3 days. Your lunches. Are you going to eat at the buffet for free? Well, and not necessarily for free unless if you're gambling, it's free usually.
I'm going to go with the burger at the strip club because the steaks can be too heavy for lunch.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna want to be partying out throughout. You know, you don't want to get full and start belching up steak.
See,
when
he's preparing for the rest of this
the
trip.
the rest of the trip, man. You know, I'm thinking burger, maybe just a couple fries.
There you go. All right. Keep it light. Keep it light.
Keep it light.
Save the rest of the money to tip the strippers.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So for your dinners, are you going to have a spinach salad with a light vinaigrette?
Okay.
No.
A steak or a burger at a strip club? Or anything greasy and starchy to suck up the alcohol? Is there a Denny's in Vegas? Sir Martin of Mad. Spinach salad with a light vinaigrette, steak, or a burger at a strip club, or something very greasy and starchy to suck up the alcohol. Is there a Denny's?
So I'm a strange person. So I would probably have the steak in the afternoon to prepare me for the evening and have something a little bit lighter. So I will probably have the burger in the strip club.
The burger? That's the lighter. It's lighter than the steak.
And at this point, I'm going to go with the steak in the strip club.
Basically, if you just take the steak, chop it all up, stick it back together, you made a burger. Take the potato that comes with the steak, chop it all up, fry it, and it becomes the fries. It's the same meal.
It's not. But it's
in
not.
a different way.
Just a whole lot more grease. That's the third ingredient, grease. Beef, potato, grease. It's burger and fries.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going with the steak at the strip club for dinner.
You're going with the steak. All right, so what shows are you going to see? Okay. How do I do this?
Cher better be on there. I'm going to be pissed.
Cher.
Oh, I did something very wrong
Cher
here.
now, or swinging the legs off a.
I either want to see Cher or I want to see the last monkey perform.
Swinging
all of Davy Jones's hits.
I don't know how I screwed this up, but
But you screwed it up.
Yeah, you were supposed to choose 3 of shows to go and see.
Okay.
And I only have 1 to choose from. So this is the show that you have planned to see 3 days in a row. Okay, or you can make up your own.
I'm going to make up my own.
You can make up 2 other ones because you got 2 other days.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the show that you're definitely going to go see is an all-star guitar players tribute to Eddie Van Halen. World-famous guitar players perform the rock god's hits alongside holographic Eddie.
That would be cool.
So that's the show you're definitely going to go and see. So there's the question. What other 2 shows have you decided to go see?
You going to go, Mad Mar, or you want me to go?
I'll let you go.
Well, just because I know he just announced a small residency at one of the casinos out there, and I've always wanted to see him with this lineup. I would love to see Sammy Hagar in the Circle.
Ah, yes. Good call, sir. Good call. I too am a Red Rocker
fan. Okay, I saw him back in the day, probably 15 years ago, maybe even a little bit longer, at DTE when he had Michael Anthony with him and stuff like that. But and
he might
with
actually
that lineup, that would be badass.
And he might actually also be playing at the tribute.
Right. I could picture both of them, Michael Anthony being there too, so that'd be really, really cool. And then I'm thinking, dude, you know what?
What would be the awesome Vegas show to just top off your thing, man?
And I'm thinking bucket list shows.
You said Cher already.
I know, but I really want to
yeah, Cher. Swing the legs off a destroyer cannon back in '88.
Right.
If I could turn back time.
If I could turn back time. I think my other show would be Aerosmith.
Ah, very good. I saw Aerosmith.
With Steel Panther opening for him.
Ooh.
All right. So, Sir Martin and Matt, what are your 2 alternate shows? Oh, you could also choose those ones. Who knows, man? Maybe you and Dean are hanging out for the weekend.
I think definitely we'll be hanging out for the Sammy Hagar thing, so that'll be definitely on there. The Van Halen tribute thing, absolute must. And what else? No, you see, I don't know.
So Sir Martin and Matt said, "Screw you, Aerosmith."
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I suppose it would be a great entertainment. We would see Alice Cooper chop off Don Dokken's head in one of his theatrics.
And that's the secret wide. That's the secret wide.
Alice Cooper or Don Dokken?
Don Dokken is the secret wide.
See, I was actually thinking of Alice Cooper would be cool to see too before I said Aerosmith. So I wonder if I can have Aerosmith and Alice Cooper at the show, and then have Steel Panther with.
He's just gonna have everybody play. It's gonna be like
it's everybody. Yeah.
It's gonna be like Lollapalooza.
That's what's gonna be.
It's gonna be Vegas Palooza.
That'd be. Listen, are you in the band? Come on down. I'll fit you in somewhere.
So who was your last choice there, man, Martin?
It's the Alice Cooper show, where he chops off Don Dokken's head in one of his theatrics.
Chopper, and it's pretty good because he'll be there already.
In a guillotine.
Well, yeah, possibly.
That would be cool.
Now, we're still continuing question number 1. How will you budget your money? Get this. What percentage of your funds will go to what part of your trip? So there's 4 parts. So you can bust it up evenly. Go 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. But you tell me, what percentage are you going to break this up in between airfare and hotels, meals and shows, souvenirs and booze, strippers and taxi cabs?
Oh, wow.
You got to split up your budget now. You got to set this all up, man. You don't want to,
So the first one's what?
Airfare and hotels.
We'll give that a good 20%.
20% of your money is just to get there and stay there.
Yeah, because you're not going to spend that much time in the hotel that much, and once you get there, it is what it is, and you're going to be passed out drunk on your way home, so who cares about the ride on the way home?
Right.
Then what's the next one?
Meals and shows. Basically entertainment.
That's going to have to go with...
Oh, also, I'm sorry, I have to include in that, too, gambling, if you're going to do any gambling.
See, and that's just it.
That would have to go under that same
That's going to like 50% of that is going to have to go to that.
Well, yeah, the whole show is entertainment. I mean, yeah, that's why you're going.
Right.
You're not going there to experience flight or sleeping.
And then the strippers and cab fare, that'll be 30%. Oh, shoot. That's 100% already, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 100. So you are not getting any souvenirs or drinks.
Yeah, who cares?
That works.
Drinking's free when you're gambling.
You know what? Souvenirs is also considered evidence.
That's true.
Right?
100%.
That's it.
That stuff's got to stay there.
That's right.
Like
you have nothing to track
you do realize when you go to Vegas, you leave all your underwear in Vegas when you come home.
Wow. Okay.
Just let you know.
That's
you have one clean pair you put on before you get to the airport, and then that's it.
D's advice brought to you by Igor's Lube.
Oh, wow.
So, Sir Martin and Matt, how are you
TNA
busting?
burn bags.
Oh, my God.
Oh, good. Get rid of all evidence of you being anywhere. Throw all your clothes and items in this bag. Hit the button and run away. T-minus 15 seconds to detonation.
This bag will self-destruct in
15 seconds.
Extractors are sold separately.
So what percentage there, Martin?
Wow.
Come on, man.
Oh, I think we're going to go with D on that one. It's very played out because he's been there, so I will take D's advice and go pretty much the same.
All right, cool.
Not only that, but my cab fare and stuff, the hotels I picked are pretty much within walking distance of each other. So
I've got no idea. So
the cab fare is just if you're
stick
like
with me,
so
Gramps.
drunk.
I got you, cuz.
If you're so drunk that you don't know where you're at, you can at least tell the taxi cab driver, you know, and he'll at least drop you off in the parking lot.
Or wake up in a bath full of ice with a note on your chest. Also could be considered as gambling.
There's antibiotics next to the bed.
I'm gonna need more than that.
Oh, I forgot. There's a wild card answer.
Oh no!
Oh, shenanigans.
Those were the other two shows.
Just bring tons. The wild card answer is just bring tons of money and go for whatever you want. You said you're gonna splurge, right?
Oh, yeah.
So no plans at all. You're just going to do whatever you feel like it when you get there because you got lots of money. Bonus question. What stripper will you get a dance from first? Sapphire, Jasmine, Nevada, or Jeff?
I'm surprised there wasn't a Tiffany in there.
Sensation.
Sensation. Sir Martin of Bad. Sapphire, Jasmine, Nevada, or Jeff?
Ooh, I will go with Nevada.
Nevada. All
Jeff's
right.
At the end. Jeff's at the end of the night when I can barely see.
There you go. Bringing us to
Question number 2.
Question number 2.
Damn, dude, that was like a 15-minute question number 1.
Well, just like...
This is insane.
Well, just like a kid denied sweets his entire life, once you got a taste, you couldn't stop. You lost all sense of control and completely went off the rails. The taxi that picked you up from the airport took you straight to a high-end strip club. The VIP treatment started at the door. After tipping the Incredible Hulk-sized doorman a wad of cash, he shows you to a booth in the corner. The waitress is the hottest woman you have ever seen in your life, and the show has not even begun yet. You order bottle service with champagne and tequila shooters from the shot girl who is now the hottest girl that you've ever seen. The Hulk brings 4 dancers over to your table and tells you to enjoy the night. These 4 girls make your waitress and shot girl look like dudes. The last thing you remember before waking up in the street outside, waking up outside was ordering shots for all the ladies. After a quick review of your bill, you realize that you have spent almost your entire budget in the first club. You look at your watch and it's only been about 3 hours. You no longer have the money for the vacation that you planned. You will now have to downgrade the rest of your trip. No more fancy hotel, casinos, meals, shows, and absolutely no more strip clubs. First, where will you stay? A, Fred's Off the Strip B&B Cyber Cafe and Online Casino. This beautiful basement guest room just 45 miles off the Vegas Strip includes a continental breakfast of Cheerios and Sunny Delight. Coin-operated computers connect you to your favorite online casino games. B, Mr. Thrifty's Casino and Flophouse. Rooms include an air mattress and a public restroom on every floor. Tub liners are extra. Enjoy our basic all-cash casino games and buffet. Out-of-town food stamps and EBT cards are accepted. There is a wild card answer, and which one will you be staying at? Unit of D. Fred's Off the Strip B&B Cyber Cafe and Online Casino, Mr. Thrifty's Casino and Flophouse, or the wild card answer, or make up your own answer.
I'm going to make up my own answer, and it's going to be simple and easy. I got a buddy of mine, Kevin, that lives out there. I'm hanging with my boy.
Kevin's house.
Sorry.
Staying at Kevin's house.
None of that crap.
All right.
Although I'm curious about what the wild card answer is.
So, yes, I will go for the wild card.
and then I'll save you, and I'll see if Kevin's got a fold out.
That's it. I'll just sleep in the car.
I can push a couple beanbags together. I bet you can. No, the wild card answer
I was hoping you'd say that.
Sir Martin of Mad has chosen is Igor's Box Truck Casino and Crashing Quarters.
Yeah.
Igor's Box Truck Casino and Crashing Quarters. It's a one-stop shopping Vegas experience. Mostly clean sleeping bags, Bluetooth smartphone karaoke lounge, experienced stripper on duty, sandwich and soda vending machines, along with great casino games. So that's where you're going to be staying. All right. Bonus question. What would you bet on these basic casino games? These are the kind of games that they have at these off-the-strip, less-than-great places, okay? So, what would you bet on these basic casinos? What would you bet on? So, which one of these games would you choose to play? Guess what hand your money is in? Rock, paper, scissors. Simon Says. The dildo races. See and Say Roulette. Go Fish. Uno. And Playpen Toddler Fights.
Wow.
By the way, that's on all of these online sports bet things. You look it up there, and it's Playpen Toddler Fights.
Oh, wait.
Wow. It's right next to cockfights and dog fights.
Oh, that's insane.
Wow. Sponsored by Jeffrey FC.
Wow. And now, straight off his leash.
Man.
My problem is I got a 50-year-old less than a three-year-old dinky.
You know what? Because Uno was always fun. I think I'd bet on some Uno. I would definitely bet on some rock, paper, scissors. You know, why not?
Okay.
And then there was another one in there I would have done too.
You got guess what hand your
the dildo races.
Dildo races, yeah. Fire them up,
fire them up,
and down they go.
Go, baby.
Oh yeah. Sir Martin of Mad, what games are you playing?
I'll definitely go for the vibe races. That's going to be hilarious.
Okay, so the dildo races for sure. I mean, you're at Igor's Box Truck Casino and Crashing Quarters.
I know, right? Definitely will not be guess which hand the money's in.
Yeah, give me a quarter. Okay, my hands are behind my back. Which side is it in? You lose. You lose.
Go out of hand very quickly. Oh Christ! What are the other options?
You have the other options are let's see. Guess rock paper scissors. Simon Says.
Oh, that one would be fun too.
The See and Say Roulette. Go Fish. And playpen toddler fights.
We'll go with,
Staying away from that one.
You just like you take a magic marker and you put a number on their back, you know.
Staying out of it.
Staying away from
Staying
the
as far away from that
is not
monitor as possible.
Because it might get raided.
Right.
It might get raided. You know, yeah. And you don't have bail money.
Right.
So what was your other one?
Right. Okay. I will go with Simon Says.
Simon Says. All right.
And I'll go fish.
And go fish. All right. Do you remember the See and Say?
I don't remember seeing say.
The arrow would spin in the middle and would stop and be, the cow goes moo.
Oh.
So it'd be you pull the string and you have to bet like which one is going to land on.
Yeah.
Like I'm betting chicken. I'm betting chicken. Everybody hands down. Bets are all in. That's chicken. Okay. The cow goes moo. Bringing the money in. Dealer wins. Next one. Step on up. Step on up. Come on. Put your bets down. Put your bets down.
Going for the pig.
You got pig. You got chicken. Okay. Pick a chicken. Pick a chicken. Pick a chicken. Let's put. The lamb goes bah. Dealer wins. Dealer wins.
It'll be more annoying if it goes on the sheep and it goes woof.
Bringing us to. Make sure it is bringing us to. Yes. Bringing us
Question number
to.
3.
We know what you're like, Mr. Alien Stone.
God.
Question number 3.
Bonus question in there, or
bonus question.
Six paragraphs you forgot to read out.
You have done what you could to save this vacation. Even though you blew it in the first 3 hours, you managed to make it in Vegas on a tiny budget for 3 days. That's when you remembered that you figured out that you had traded your return plane tickets to the shot girl for a hand job. Now you can't get home. I guess that you will have to start walking or working. Las Vegas is 2,000 miles away, and that's just for D. Imagine how far you got to walk, bro.
And swim.
And swim.
It's like a triathlon, but different.
That's right. Sharks and all kinds of octopuses. That's right.
Kraken.
Sounds better to say pussies than pie, octopi. Which would you rather eat, pie or... stop. Okay. It's 2,000 miles away. Looking for way. Okay, so you better start working. So you better start looking for ways to earn the money so you can get yourself home. What jobs can you pick up in Las Vegas to earn the money you need? And what are the benefits of each job? Dealer at a casino, a bellhop at a hotel, housekeeping in a hotel, and prostitute. There is also a wild card answer. Which job would you like to do, Sir Martin of Mad? And we're also going to go through all of these to go with the reasons why you might want to do that job. So, why do you want to be what you are? What are you going to do? Casino dealer?
No.
Bellhop at a hotel? Housekeeping in a hotel? Or prostitute?
Oh, housekeeping in a hotel. Imagine all the seedy stuff you'll get to see.
See, there's one. That's another reason. You just kind of made up a reason. Here's the other two reasons you could choose from as to why you would want to be a housekeeper in a hotel. A, you can steal people's stuff while they're out. Or B,
they do that anyway.
Or B, you get to wear that skimpy little maid's uniform.
Nice.
So are you going to choose one of those to go along with your answer, sir, or no?
Yeah, go on then. I will choose.
They're both kind of bad. One makes you a bad person. One makes you
questionable.
Questionable.
I'm questionable already. Let's go for the maid's outfit. Boom.
Boom.
We
See?
went there.
You're only bad if it means good, and only when it is.
I'm going to go with the bellhop.
You go with the bellhop. Okay. So, why do you want to be the bellhop in the hotel? Is it A, the tips are great, or B, you get to wear a cool little hat?
Both.
Both. You get to wear both. You give you a little hat, and you get great tips.
Yeah. Probably meet some cool people. Never know when Tommy Lee's going to go in there with one of his hers.
So,
might see some TNA.
You've gotten a call from the manager from both, and you didn't get the job. So do you want to be a dealer in the casino or a prostitute?
I want to be the wild card.
Oh, there's a wild card. I forgot about the wild card, yeah.
Definitely don't want to be the prostitute.
But see, something's way out of order here because the wild card answer doesn't go with this. This
Oh,
goes,
does it not?
Yeah.
There was a wild card, you said, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't go with this question. I don't know why it's there.
All right, I'm going to go with dealer at the casino.
You're going to do a dealer at the casino. Why? Is it because the tips are great, or you get to wear the cool vest?
A bit of both.
A little bit of both.
A bit of both. Either of you want to be the prostitute?
No, but you can just tell us what the advantages would be.
Well, the advantages to being the prostitute is you have spent a lot of money on hookers in the past, so you are pretty sure that you can make bank. Or B, it sounds like the most fun option.
Nope. Not even choosing.
They're not having it, man. They will use the services of a prostitute, but they will never be one.
Nope.
So I'm going to skip this wild card answer because it goes somewhere else.
I would never pay for octopi.
Oh! I'm sorry, I didn't read the whole wild card answer. The wild card answer was if you don't want to be duct taped to the bottom of a plane on Spirit Airlines, you better take all 4 jobs. Because plane tickets is expensive, y'all.
Gotcha.
So the bonus question is, what are the reasons these jobs might not work for you? The dealer at a casino might not work for you, Sir Martin and Mad, because casinos fire or kill dealers with bad luck, and clearly you are in possession of bad luck. Or B, you thought it was a different type of dealer job.
A different type of dealer job.
So you thought you was going to be like, selling cocaine, man. I'm selling cocaine, right, man?
You want a 3-finger lip, man? I got that 3-finger lip for you.
I got lots of cocaine and heroin. No, how about CBD?
The healthier choice.
That's like, what movie you want to watch? Gun-sucking sluts from outer space. Oh, that's out right now. Bambi.
Bambi, that's out right now.
That's second choice.
That's awesome.
All right. So, Sir Unit of D.
All right.
Why would the bellhop job not work for you? A, you don't like carrying stuff. Or B, you'd get killed for banging all the rich mob wives.
Definitely don't like carrying stuff.
Don't like carrying stuff. No. You should be the singer on the band.
Really? Do you? Sure.
Hate it. So lazy.
So, Sir Martin of Mad, why would being the housekeeper in a hotel not work for you? Would it be A, you're not a very clean person at home? Or B, you'll get fired for watching people while they sleep?
I'll definitely be.
So creepy. Just kind of wake up and there he is, his eyes glowing.
Hello.
Hello.
Just mouth slightly open, just a little bit of like dribble coming down on the one side.
Just dripping down onto me penny.
And as soon as they open their eyes and they finally focus in on you, you go, housekeeping? Housekeeping, want me to choke you off? And both of you can try to answer this one. Why would being the prostitute not work for you guys?
Because it's a prostitute.
Would it be A?
Let's just say because it's a prostitute.
Would it be A, you'll offer too many free refills? Or B, you can't buy a plane ticket with $10 and a pack of Lucky Strikes?
Yeah, that's it. You can't. Definitely that. And also, antibiotics are expensive.
That's a good one. Antibiotics are so expensive. You can't afford to get home, let alone get to the clinic.
Right, and get some penicillin, with $10 and a pack of Lucky Strikes.
That's it. Get a bit of bread and make sure it goes moldy. That'll have to do.
So this is where we would normally go lightning strikes, but instead, right now, it is just a follow-up question.
Oh Jesus!
Special.
We'll walk hand in hand in hell.
Remember, you had a great party planned this whole time, right?
Yep.
Well, you also had to downgrade all of the shows that you were going to see while in Vegas. So here are the shows you had to choose from. Which one of these shows did you go and see? A, Acoustic Don Dokken and the Blue Man Group, Impersonators, In the Airport Men's Room, David Lee Roth and the Horses of God with Carrot Top on a sidewalk outside of the Erotic Toy Museum. Go back. C, a free puppet show rendition of the Pussycat Dolls burlesque show at the community center outside of the city. Or D, random live sex acts performed by bag ladies behind the dumpster at a Chick-fil-A.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow.
You had a budget.
There's a budget, and then there's that. And there's two very different things, different set of circumstances, also very different outcomes as well.
Acoustic Don Dokken and Blue Man Group impersonators at the airport men's room. David Lee Roth and the Horses of God with Carrot Top on a sidewalk outside the Erotic Toy Museum. A free puppet show rendition of the Pussycat Dolls burlesque show at a community center outside of the city, or random live sex acts performed by bag ladies behind a dumpster at the Chick-fil-A.
I'm going with the Pussycat Dolls.
Pussycat Dolls.
I'm going to say it. What is wrong with you?
Are you going to say it or are you going to ask it?
Oh, I'm just saying it. It's
you have to say it. Right. That's what I was going to say, because there is no answer.
There is no answer.
There is no answer. It's rhetorical.
Exactly. Oh, wow.
Or it's a mystery.
I'm gonna go with the last one.
You go with the last one. So, random live sex acts from bag ladies behind the dumpster of a Chick-fil-A.
That's it.
Wow. Which, by the way, would be the name of a restaurant opened by Wild Bill. Chick-fil-A. Get it? Filet. The chicks. Fillet them. Get it? Wah, wah, wah. Bringing us to...
Oh, did he just throw up?
Lightning strikes. Place your bet. Harrison Ford was younger or older than 80 years old as of June 2021. Place your bet. Yes
Older.
or no? He's older?
Yes.
Older.
Wrong. He was 78 in June. A month later, he turned 79. So, no, he's still not 80.
Oh, okay.
Yep, he's 79 years old. Blackjack or poker? What would you use in a fire pit?
Poker.
Poker, right.
Poker. Yeah, poker.
All right.
Wow, my mind is scrambled.
Liquor in the front. Liquor in the front, poker in the rear. Sign at a casino or a strip club. Or it depends on spelling.
Depends on spelling.
Spelling and also both.
Spelling is very important, boys and girls. Place your bet. Online sports betting spent more than $50 million last month on advertising. Yes or no?
I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
That's all I see.
The answer is yes. Think about it. They spent $50 million in 1 month. That means that at least $50 million plus was lost in bets to them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would not spend it. What are the odds? What is most likely to happen to you? You winning the lotto or you getting struck by lightning?
Struck by lightning.
Twice.
Struck by lightning. You have a greater chance of being struck by lightning than winning the lotto. In poker, what hand beats 4 aces?
Royal flush.
Yeah, it's got to be a royal flush.
Wrong.
Nothing beats 4 aces.
Wrong. A straight flush beats 4 aces. A royal flush is not necessarily consistent, but it's the same suit.
No,
it has to be the same suit and in order to be a straight flush, and that beats 4 aces.
All right.
Ah, okay. Technicalities there. Technicalities.
That's why we lose all of our... You lost all your freaking money.
That's why I have money, yeah. Because
you never even got to bet anything. You bet everything on the strippers. You were betting that you didn't walk away with something.
Failed.
Place your bet. Heads or tails? I got a coin.
Heads.
Wow, it's just the tails.
Heads.
I win.
Yay! You win nothing.
I knew that was coming. I thought that was something really, really weird.
And finally, place your bet. Koala bears are not bears. True or false?
True.
I'm going to say false, otherwise they wouldn't be called bears.
True and false. They are marsupials. They are not bears. They're called bears because they look like little teddy bears, and it's that cute.
This has come up.
They got pouches.
This has come up before.
Okay. Yep. And folks, that has been just a few questions.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so friggin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. I was sitting in the kitchen one day and I was itching to fill up my belly with the pipe and not jelly, the best damn treat in the world.
He's talking about a Pop-Tart.
And I saw a stick of butter and it almost made me shudder and squeal like a baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket trip to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble from the pipe and hot toasted tart dream. So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so friggin' good. Oh, I put butter on a Pop-Tart. If you haven't, then I think you should. Everybody, come on now. I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so friggin' good. Oh, I put butter on a Pop-Tart. If you haven't, then I think you should. This waitress is prettier than my wife. I could kill my family with a knife. We'll sail around the world by ship. I'll give my whole wad as a tip. But first I'll kill my family with a knife. Yes, he's gonna kill his family with a knife. Yeah, regardless of those waitress, I would kill my family with a knife. Get out of the left lane, you stupid Asian bitch. I don't even know why you are there. Why the hell do you brush your teeth at work? Why the hell do you brush your teeth at work? The bathroom's full of poop and pee, and now you rub that on your teeth like you're gonna kiss someone at 3. You never should look at your mama's boobies, no matter how big and round they are. You'll end up seeing something you don't wanna. It's guaranteed to leave a mental scar. Never should look at your daddy's penis when he's walking down the hall on Sunday morn. An acorn in a nest of twigs and underneath 2 fetal pigs. It'll make you wish you weren't even born. Parents are gross. 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 But I'm gonna kill my family with a knife. Pop-Tart.
Why is it that everything today has involved things either going in or coming out of my ass?
All right, folks, I do want to thank you for joining me today for the Attack of the Monday Morning Magcast from outer space. We are all but out of time. Once again, I want to thank all of my affiliates, AlienXtraRadio.com, Raw Talk Online, UG Media, the Lime City Radio Network, J. Parker Radio, United Talk Radio, Sword Radio, the Western Reserve Digital Radio Network, 920 WON The Apple, 24.7 The Stream, 97.1 KGSB-FM Get Smashed Radio, the IRN Internet Radio Network, WRFN 1025, WRPR Rat Pack Radio, United Sounds Choice Radio, Prodcore Radio, Pure Rock Radio, Good Talk Radio, Mile High Radio, and K89. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in this week for the Attack of the Monday Morning Magcast from outer space. I will be back again for Inside the Mothership on Sunday at 12 noon Eastern. And until that time, be cool, baby. I'm out.
Alive, it's alive.
You piece of crap, I'll kill you.
To infinity and beyond.
I gotta go pee.